Jeff, so grateful to have you as part of the ecosystem community, especially in uncertain times like this where B2B sellers, customer success leaders are thinking about their approaches, how to talk to customers. So we're grateful to be able to tap into your expertise. I guess I wanted to start our first question with around the conversations that they should be having and making sure that we look at value as it being more than just ROI. It's not just a financial discussion. There's more comprehensive set of metrics that matter. I'm wondering if you could talk about examples that you see of a more holistic conversation that companies are having around value.
Yeah, again, I'm pretty influenced right now by some work I'm doing with Salesforce, so I'm going to use their framework to make this point. So they have a generic management framework they use every year in their planning called V2MOM, and it stands for Vision, Values, Methods, Obstacles, and Measures. And the idea is your vision is like, what's the future, current state, future state, where you're trying to go? Values are, what do you want to exemplify? How do you want to show up in that future state? And then methods are, what are you going to do to get there? It's kind of like on your ecosystem thing. You've got that one panel for the ecosystem, it's methods. I think it's the upper right-hand corner. And then you have the obstacles, okay, what's going to get in the way? And then you have measures, which is also on your ecosystem thing. I think that's the lower left-hand corner. Well, so what they've realized is we should do that with our customers. So when you sit down with your customer and you say to your customer, and by the way, your customer doesn't have to be the CEO. Your customer can be a department manager. But what you say is, gosh, what's your vision for where we want to take your org next? And like, what values do you want to make sure that new org exemplifies? And so these are the methods we're using now. Does that feel right to you? Should we have other methods? Are you some method we should take off the table? What do you think the obstacles are going to be to actually us being successful together? And what metrics should we both be using to hold ourselves accountable to that? It's just a great conversation to have. And we're trying to have that, have it during Act 2, not after the fact. In other words, because if you have it before you close the sale, then you can do a lot of things during the closing process to sort of make places for, so how are we going to do customer success? How are we going to do business value realization? Do we need to have a program management office? Is there a steering committee? Is there an operating committee? That kind of stuff.